Hi there, this is Roy Srivastava and I am from Dublin Celebration. And as you know, Dublin Celebration is doing impactful women talk series, and in that I'm going to meet one of the wonderful lady today. So before that, I want to wish you all a happy International Women's Day to all a wonderful lady out there. And now with me is a politician, Punam Rane, and she's coming from Fine Gael Party. So hi Punam,
Hi Rohit, nice to meet you.
how are you?
I'm good, and
How's
thank you
the
for inviting me.
thank you. And how's the 2024 year is treating you?
Brilliant. It's been a wonderful journey so far. I can't believe it's already, we are in March.
Awesome. Yeah, and I think this year is very special for you, right? You have election and other thing happening this year.
Yes, very, very special because on 7th of June 2024, we will have our local elections and can't believe it's 5 years since I was elected as a councillor in 2019.
Wow. Punam, today theme is International Women's Day. So, and in this series, Dublin Celebration is talking to a few wonderful, impactful women like you, and want to know more about you. That obviously the motto is to get best out of you, like all the information, so that it can motivate others as well.
Sure, sure. Uh, so where can we start? Let's start from the beginning. Yes.
Yeah. So please tell me about yourself.
Yes. So, as you all know, I'm from Mumbai. Was headhunted by an Irish technology company in the late 90s when I came to Dublin. And then I'm an IT consultant. My journey's pretty much started like all typical Indians do, and I'm very proud of that. So from that time, I've worked from my journey has been into multiple roles, where I graduated into leadership roles, and then started my own IT firm in 2018, which is quite successful. Before I was asked or nominated to be Fine Gael's candidate in the local elections in 2019, and which I'm very grateful and thankful to many people who are part of my journey. I won the elections, and I was elected first Indian women to be elected into Irish mainstream politics, which is a proud moment, which was a proud moment. So yeah, I was elected local councillor for the Dublin West constituency, Fingal County Council. So that's my journey. But if you look at my educational background, I have a bachelor's degree in physics and maths, master's in computer science, and then obviously I think I was too good at my role that I was asked to or sponsored by an organization that I used to work for to do my MBA in Michael's Moffitt. So that was also a very, very good moment for me, good achievements in my career. And I think I'm very proud of some of the achievements, and I think that's one area that I still focus on and still promote very heavily is STEM education, because that's my background and that's the core competency that I have. As you all know, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and maths. And today it's also we also have STEAM. Arts is another element that's been introduced, and that for my promotion of STEM education to be incorporated in the primary and secondary education system, which I'm very passionate about, because all our future jobs are going to be heavily focused towards technology, be it any industry, and therefore I want to be that role model or that inspiration for the future generation, where our focus is STEM education. And obviously, slowly and surely, I would also like people to get into politics so that they know what the real world is like, and because it does make a difference to everyone's everyday lives.
Wow, what a great way, the way you put it up. So, I see what you're talking about, the education for the obviously the better good of humanity, and the same time you're talking about the politics where you see the real picture, or say like you are into the system, right? You're part of the system and how you're building and how your change can impact like and people's life, right? So well, that's great to hear from you, Punam. And obviously, like you are when you say like your experience and then politics into 2019, so
Yes,
it's been 5 years in
yes.
politics. So wow, great.
Yes.
And obviously, I 100% understand the journey would have been not that easy. Right now, what you are saying is that definitely a lot of like fight back and push back, and then how you have built your like status as a first
Yes.
woman, Indian woman, to have elected as in the mainstream of politics.
Yes.
So congrats for that.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's been good.
Awesome. Punam, I'll move to the next question. As International Women's Day, so from your perception, like what is International Women's Day? Like, or I would rather say, what International Women's Day mean to you?
I think it's a recognition. It's a recognition of the work, the efforts that women put in everything, right? Like women have different roles. It starts from being a mother or a sister, or women in a corporate journey where they are at the helm of organizations today. I think it's due respect or to every woman in whatever they're doing, right? For me, International Women's Day also means recognition of the work in every field that women excel in, or be it at home, or be it in the work profile or work place that they have. That's all it means to me, and I think it's good to have something to celebrate, to make it known, to give credit to the women, because it's not for them. It's not about just one thing that they focus on. It's about juggling so many acts, right? So it's giving them that credit, and that's what it means to me. That it's a recognition of the work that they do.
Awesome. Poonam, definitely there's a lot of people, you are the role model for many people right now, the way I see is. And for you, who is your role model?
I wouldn't narrow down on one, because there are so many. In fact, there are wonderful women that I, in fact, meet every day, right? So, and they sometimes become a role model for me on that particular day or that particular week, because they would have said something to me that has inspired me or helped me in whatever I do, right? So that person becomes a role model. But there are some people who would have inspired me over the time. Like you all know, the ex-CEO of Pepsi, Indra Nui. She's a wonderful lady, and if you hear some of her talk shows and her achievements, they are just mind-boggling sometimes, right? She's one of them. Then you know the ex-New Zealand Prime Minister, one of the youngest, Jacinda Ardern, right? So they are true role models because they've excelled in whatever they have done or achieved, in spite of the challenges. Nothing comes easy, as we all know. Right, so those are two people that I would cite, and besides there are many more today, but I would say these for me stand out.
Awesome. Thanks for this wonderful answer. Now moving on to the another one is how you see the equality in your workspace.
Yeah,
So
this is a question that comes all the time, right? And I'll tell you very honestly, maybe because I'm in the technology space,
Sure.
I don't think that much. I know that people try to talk about gender balance and equality, but my personal experience has been that I have always been given credit to all the work and effort that I've put in. Hard work pays. I still keep on harping about this in every talk shows that I do, that if you put in hard work, if there is honesty, sincerity, integrity behind that, it pays off. There is these things come easily. It becomes an easy journey for you, and that's what I would say is my personal experience, because I have had women as mentors, I have had men as mentors, and I think the fact, and they bring in different skill sets, right? The mentorship is different if by men or women. So that way, I think I've been lucky enough to have had that opportunity, which has helped elevate my career. And therefore, I would say I personally never had to think too much about this whole gender equality space, but it could be that there is something in other industries that we still need to put in some effort to bring that gender equality. It's possible. I would say I wouldn't deny that it's not there, but my personal experience has been a bit different.
So yeah, I think that's very valid. Like or what you said, like it's not always that there is, and then we have to like remember and try to adjust and fit in.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Now moving on to another one is again towards International Women's Day is generally when we live in society there is a biases, right? So I want to understand from your point of view what is the perception if let's say you want to pick it up from for like a men have towards women, what perception that you want to like fix it, or you are like constantly reminder of.
That's a hard one for me, to be honest, because growing up, I think I was good at sports. I was good at studies, education as well. So I think I kind of didn't face that because everyone knew I was so competitive. I'll be very honest to you that I used to be the topper in my schools or colleges, and I think in sports as well I used to top, and sometimes I had to then in fact challenge the guys that okay, come on, you guys have to run with me because I'm a good sprinter. Honestly, this is an honest this thing about myself. I mean, I'm sure some people might say something else, but because I was so good at 100 meters, 200 sprints, I thought no one could compete with me. So I had to ask the guys, come on, now at least you guys have to. Or I used to sometimes go to the sports coach and ask him to put me in the boys' team. And that was a bit this thing of me. But yeah, so I don't think I faced that bias. And also, I think it's in my nature to work in a collaborative way. That helped. Okay, so I would say that whole even today in my head, it's like if you work in a collaborative manner, your negotiation skills are good. I don't think that bias element even crosses your mind. Okay, and this is what I would encourage more and more, even women or men, that everyone should be treated as a person rather than looking at someone through a different lens. Okay, and that is a problem that I think we need to fix, if at all.
Wow. That was my answer. Awesome. Wow. So that has been amazing conversation with you. To be honest, really, I love like talking to you, and I don't want to cut this, but I know you have like some important meeting today. So thank you for your wonderful like talk and your time. Before you go, do you have any message for all the wonderful women out there who's watching this interview series and they want to get something out of this?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I would like to wish everyone a happy International Women's Day. And I think all women are wonderful. and I think everyone does a wonderful job at whatever it's in store for them. There is nothing that women can't do. And I sincerely believe in that. So I would like to wish them all well and success in whatever that you and. Thank you as well for having me here. Right, it was a wonderful conversation. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And all the very best for your upcoming elections.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. So this was Punam Rane, and obviously, like we heard just now directly from her, how life has been such a wonderful. If you want to make it wonderful, right? So see you next time. I'll be talking to some other impactful women in this series. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.